Saying, okay, I don't push the start streaming button. Let's check to make sure that the stream is active so people can hear us first before we go to talking. Because you don't want to go to talking and then nobody can even hear you. So let me go to the channel. Let's click on the video and just make sure that at least we're being picked, our voices. So testing, well, 1, 2, 3. Everybody do a test.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah.
Hey, hey.
Testing. Well, 1, 2, 3. Everybody do it. Okay. All right. So we good. Okay. Hidden Gem
Yeah, we're
Gamers,
good.
man. The floor is yours.
Oh yeah, I can hear it. Yeah.
Okay, we're ready. Let's go.
Yes. Oh yeah, so we're just going to discuss how Microsoft is raising or doubling the price of Xbox Gold from $60 a year to $120 a year.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I remember this is like, did anyone here ever own a Sega Dreamcast?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, the reason I'm asking was I remember back then you had to pay $5 a month for every individual game you played online. It was interesting. So, I mean, yeah. So, I mean, like I remember this one game, Alien Front Online. You paid. It was the first game to tell you to play online with a microphone. The game came with a built-in microphone bought in with the game itself was like a big box that came bundled with a microphone, and you attach it to your Dreamcast controller, and you can talk online with it. That was revolutionary back in I think like 2000, 2001. So yeah, back then you had to pay $5 a month for every game.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like you can pay $5 a month or $10 a month. You play as many games as you want. So that's a pretty good step forward. So I mean, like you have to be objective here. As much as I don't like the price of Microsoft and potentially Sony doubling the price of their subscription services, objectively speaking, you have to take into account inflation. Like back when Xbox Gold came out back in 2005, where it was only $50 a month, and I'm checking right now, $50 in 2005. I'm checking on an inflation calculator. $50 in 2005 is how much is it now? I'm checking on $67 today. So it's so it's to be expected that it would like increase slightly over time, but not just like double it all at once after so many years. I think if they were smart, they would have like increased it by $1 or $2 for like about a year, and then after the next year another $1 or $2 until they got up to like $70 or $80 a year. But flat out doubling the price at this point, it just feels like they're being, I wouldn't say greedy. I mean, like you have to take into account all the servers they're running, all the games that they have. I just don't think that it's a smart business move. If they want to attract more people, they should lower the price. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. Man. I mean, this is shocking information to me personally, man, to be honest, because I'm used to the PlayStation 3 days to where going online was free. Going online used to be free, and I already had to get used to paying 59 bucks a year just to get on PlayStation. But I mean, we're seeing from the article, they're doubling the price.
Yeah. So in my opinion, if Sony wanted to compete, what they should do is they should like have a big advertising commercial or whatever, like an advertising slogan saying we're cheaper than Xbox Live, or they should lower the price of their services to make it like cheaper and say we're like 1/4 the price of Xbox Live, and then more people might be interested in getting a PlayStation 5 and PS Plus because they're cheaper, and there's more games. Well, not really more games. There's more new exclusives coming to PlayStation 5 than there is Xbox. The only thing Xbox has now is Halo, which is also going to be on PC, and possibly Elder Scrolls 6, which is probably also going to be on PC because PCs where a lot of Bethesda's market comes from, is their PC fan base. So they don't really have many exclusives.
Well, okay. First of all, Very Bad Wolf.
Yeah.
I mean, what's your thoughts? As far as like, okay, the question, I mean, So, okay, how many quid? Because you operate. You guys have a different currency than we have over here in the states.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to PlayStation Plus, just that by itself, I have an Xbox. I own an Xbox, but fortunately for me, during I guess now we have a new pandemic. A gaming pandemic, because you got these guys, man. Everybody, like people, are already, man, struggling to make ends meet. And then you got Microsoft rate doubling the price to get online, to have online access. What happens if this carries over into PlayStation, to where you double the price? It goes from what you said, 40. How many quid you say? 40 quid you pay a year?
Just say straight 50 pound for
50
yeah.
pounds. So if that goes to
Mm-hmm.
£100 for a year,
Separately will go up to 120,
but would you
I think.
do?
I won't pay that much.
So you're not gonna be online anymore?
Looks like it, yeah. I'm not paying that much. Gets up a charges. Nah.
Yeah.
Come on, you know what? We'll get those free games. You only get 2 free games. Okay, you're doubling the price. We should have more freebies in. We'll get our money's worth.
Yeah. Well, basically, what I heard they're trying to do is they're trying to strong arm people into getting Xbox or Games Gold or Games Pass, because if apparently from what I heard you get some sort of, if you pay more on, the more you have Xbox Live or Xbox Gold, the more cheaper Xbox Games Pass is. I'm not sure how true that is, but that's just what I heard.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but they want to do it.
Yeah. I mean, the Games Pass idea is interesting. It's an interesting concept. I don't have an Xbox. I have a PC and I have a PS4, but I'm hoping to get a PS5 soon. So yeah, but in my opinion, if Sony wants to be competitive, since the PlayStation Store doesn't have as many games as Game Pass does, they don't have a Netflix style game service like Game Pass. The best thing they could do, in my opinion, they'll lower the price and make a big advertising campaign about how their online is much cheaper than Microsoft's is.
Wow.
That's just my opinion.
But this is, man, this change is going to affect so many people. I mean, at this point, I remember Microsoft were the first ones to even begin to charging for online gameplay. So this is, from what I am looking at, this is not going to help Microsoft. Like, who's going to pay $120, especially at a time like this, during the pandemic, when the new consoles just came out? So I would rather, like, if I'm a person who doesn't even have a gaming system, I'm going to buy a PlayStation 5 instead of an Xbox.
Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. I think that, well, we have to be objective. There is some leeway you can give that Microsoft saying, well, they have to keep the servers going for like 3 consoles now. They have Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. That's like 3 generations of consoles they have to keep the servers going for, and that's expensive for them. So it's important to be objective. But at the same time, Microsoft is like one of the largest companies in the world. I think they can afford to keep the servers going without having to double the price.
Man, I mean, this is shocking to me. I don't understand what's going on right now. This is scary.
And the worst part about it is, I remember back in a couple of years ago, there was this one guy who gave some constructive criticism to 343 Industries, and he applied for a job there. Fires me. It was. I'm looking at it right now. Back in 2017, a person. I'm sorry, that's the wrong one.
Are you still there?
Oh yeah, I'm looking right now. Back in 2017, there was a person who made some remarks about Halo and about Microsoft and about how how he didn't like them. He gave them some criticism, and they didn't like his criticism, so they were going to hire him, but they decided not to hire him. So Microsoft is a company that, in my opinion, from what I've seen, does not like constructive criticism. So, I mean, like I'm pretty sure there were some people that objected to raising the price to doubling the price, but they were probably either too scared to say it, or they just didn't want to risk losing their jobs, or they just didn't want to go through the hassle of putting up a giant, like putting up a fight against Microsoft. Because, like I said, there was. I'm not sure if this is the same person, but I remember specifically there was one person who gave some constructive criticism to the Halo developers, 343 Industries, and he got fired because they didn't like his criticism.
Wow.
Yeah, so Microsoft is a company that, in my opinion, I mean, if you can't take criticism, you're not going to grow. I mean, Microsoft manages to grow because they have like the smartest people in the world working for them.
Right.
But there's one saying I heard. I think it was from a comic book. It's called "It's not about how big your mind is. It's about how open your mind is." Yeah. It's like saying you shouldn't. It's not just about being smart. It's about being wise. Being wise is knowing when to be smart, not be like a smart ass, not act like you have the high ground, the moral high ground all the time just because you have money or just because you have the big position and power.
Yeah. But well, I mean, this is going to affect so many people out here, and they can sit here and act like, this is a game, this is a joke, but when it comes down to it, when it boils down to it, I mean, man, just look at, what Microsoft is doing right now. They've raised, this is official, they have raised the Xbox Gold membership for a year membership from $59 all the way to $120. We're hoping that, PlayStation and Sony doesn't follow suit. But be on the lookout.
I will. If you'd like, I can post a link to the article about the guy who wanted to work at 343, but they fired him for giving some criticism.
Yes.
I can post it.
Post it.
Would you prefer to post it in the Discord or the YouTube?
No, post it in both. In both.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I posted in the Discord and the YouTube chat here. Here's the guy who was fired because this guy, he spent all of his money moving from California to Washington State so he can work at 343, only to then be told that he wasn't going to get the job they're at because he said some things that they didn't like.
So, what I don't understand is Hidden Gem is why right in the pandemic when families are starving to where people don't have a whole lot of money. Now you decide to raise double the price. I mean, it would have been one thing if they would have just raised it by $10, but they doubled the price when people are starving, struggling to find work.
I know, like I said, you can't blame all of Microsoft. I'm sure there were some people who didn't agree to this, but Microsoft, from what I can understand, is a company that does not appreciate constructive criticism. They're just and they can be very narrow-minded sometimes. And I said that in the link I just posted.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I'm reading this article about Microsoft right now. They offer this guy a $10,000 pay cut if he moves from California to Washington. He spent his money to move from California to Washington, and the second he got there, they didn't give him the money because they found that he was giving them. He said something that they didn't like about them. Like, okay, so this guy's very qualified for the job apparently, but because he gave you constructive criticism and said something that you didn't like. And,
this leads on to another question. Okay, PC gaming versus console gaming. PC never did follow that because, like, I when it comes to like I can get online on my PC on any game that I want. I don't have to pay no extra fee. So how is this going to affect PC gaming? That's a stiff price tag. That's a stiff increase to just double, to double it like that, man. Like just out of nowhere.
I guess they figure like people who have I don't have a $3,000 gaming rig. I got my rig. It was a budget build for like $1,200. I got the parts on sale. I got my my 2 terabyte solid state drive on sale for $240. It's normally twice that much. So I got the parts on sale for Christmas. It would normally cost me around $2,000. I got the parts on sale for $1,200.
Okay, Hidden Gem. Jazzy up in the chat room is asking, did they say why they doubled the price?
I'm not sure if they said why, but like I said, a good speculation is they want to encourage more people to get Games Pass, because apparently but from what I understand, if you get Xbox Gold, you got a discount on Games Pass. I'm not sure how true that is, but that's just my understanding.
Okay. So it's to promote Xbox Game Pass, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, man. But wow, this is...
Yeah.
Jazzy. Oh, go ahead.
If you don't mind me asking, when did you get your PC? Did you buy it, or did you custom build it?
No, I actually, I bought my PC. It's an older PC. I have a T7i.
What?
I got a what is it called? A T7? It's an older, it's not the 2070 or 2080.
1070 Ti?
Yeah, there we go, 1070.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's older though, you know how, yeah, that's pretty.
I have the GTX 1660 Ti, which is about like 5% more powerful than that.
Mm-hmm.
But they're both pretty good. They both have six gigs of RAM, and they both have they're really good for the price. I got it on sale for like $220. So yeah, like I said, I got all my parts on sale. Otherwise, it would cost me over $2,000. But
Yeah.
thankfully, I got them on sale for $220.
What type of processor do you have? What type of RAM?
Processor is let me check right now. I'm checking right now.
Well, i7, I think.
I got the Ryzen 9 5900X.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I heard that Ryzen's gonna be like outclassing Intel when it comes to the core, the longevity of their cores. Because Intel is just copying and pasting the same thing over and over again, but Ryzen's apparently, what I heard is, upping the ante with their longevity of their cores. Well, I'm trying to check my my specs right now.
Yeah, I haven't did PC gaming in quite some time. I just use my PC for YouTube. I used to do PC streaming though, like
Yeah, so
mainly console.
looking at it right now. Yeah, my graphics card is, like I said, the GTX 1660 Ti. My motherboard is the MSI MPG X570 Gaming Edge, and my RAM is the Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro 32 gigabytes.
Okay. Oh yeah. So yeah. So you're nice. Yeah. So what games do you play? Well, on there.
I just finished getting almost all the achievements in Resident Evil 2 Remake.
Yeah.
It took me like 50 hours.
Yeah.
Very good game. At the Resident Evil 2 Remake, I got what else did I get?
Are you able to run virtual reality?
Yes, I am. I'm saving it for I'm looking for the HTC Vive, the one that's I'm looking for right now on my Best Buy card.
Yeah. Have you ever tried out VR? You ever seen
I had it for PlayStation 4. It was really good, but the PlayStation 4 wasn't powerful enough to run most VR games. So like Ace Combat 7 had a VR mode. It ran like crap on the base PS4. You had to upgrade to PS4 Pro, and at that point it just wasn't worth it for me. So I just decided to. Remember Ace Combat? Remember that game?
I do. Yeah, I remember that game. Hell yeah, I do.
After it was Ace Combat 4 for PlayStation 2. Ever heard of it?
Yeah, I remember Ace Combat, man. I remember that game. Definitely.
Ace Combat 4 for PlayStation 2 is one of my favorite games for that system. See, I'm looking to get the HTC Vive. It's normally $700. When it goes on sale, maybe it goes for like $500. Maybe I'll get it then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So I was lucky. I custom built my computer. I got all the parts on sale, so it's like about $1,200. How much? If you don't mind me asking, how much did your desktop cost?
Well, it was around, man, Oh my God, man, it's been so long. I haven't even been into PC gaming, but the laptop that I'm on, I have a oh my God, I forgot what these. Hold up just a second, man. I would have to tell you. I got a Windows. I have a gaming laptop.
Oh, laptop. Most people have desktops.
Yeah.
I know laptops are really expensive because
I'll
they
tell you the
cost
one that
like
I'm talking about. The one with the T T7.
1070 Ti. Yeah.
Yeah, 1070 Ti. Yeah, whatever it's called. Like
That's
I
a pretty
said.
good. That's a pretty good card. You can get it for a good price now.
Yeah, nah, cause they got the 20. They got like the 2080. Isn't that the top of the
3080,
line?
yeah, the 3080 Ti, which is gonna be like $1,000. It's gonna be a super graphics card that can run everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I said, I try and build my stuff for cheap, so $1,200 for me is a really good price.
Yeah, 'cause
So
you build
I'm not gonna spend
computers.
$1,000 on a graphics card. I got mine on sale for $220. That's a good price for me.
Yeah, 'cause you build computers. See, it's a difference because you gotta take, like a lot of these computers, man. You know, you gotta take into account labor charges. But when you're building your own, then man, you could build it for so much cheaper. I wanted to get off into that.
I had a friend of mine who helped build it with me for free. He was a friend of mine. So back in 2011, he built it for me. And then about a year ago, I had another friend build it for me. But about a few months ago, I had him update the parts.
I'm looking at the top 9 gaming laptops. You ever heard of the Acer Predator Helios 300?
I heard Acer. I don't get gaming laptops because they overheat like crazy. They're extremely expensive because they have to compress the parts to make them smaller. I recommend getting a desktop. They're much better.
Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah, I would recommend that too. I truly do. I just got the laptop just to be on the go. But yeah, I definitely recommend desktops, computers. But laptops are cool just because okay, here's the computer. What is? Oh, I got the Omen. That's the name of it. The HP Omen.
HP Omen?
Yeah, Omen. Yeah, HP Omen. Hold up a second. The one with the. I'm about to tell you exactly which one. It's the HP Omen with the 17. Wait a second. Okay, yeah, man, this thing is outdated. That's what I'm saying. It's outdated to today's standards. You know how quick computers get outdated.
If you want to save up for a new computer, I strongly recommend getting my build. I could send you a link in Discord from my parts.
Yes, but who would I get to build it? I'm talking.
You could probably go to Geek Squad or at Best Buy. They'd be able to help you build it. I'm not sure though.
What would be the price to have it built?
For labor, probably $80 an hour. It'll probably take 2 to 3 hours to build, so maybe $160 to $200 maybe to build.
What would be the total? Well, post us. Okay. Oh, so you posted the link?
I posted the link to the guy in Washington who was fired because he was critical of the 343.
Yeah. Okay. I want to see the build.
What?
No,
I'll send you a link to all the parts in my build, okay?
Yeah. And I wonder how much would that build cost in today's time? Just everything, all parts, service, everything. How much would that build cost for the final product?
Okay, I'm getting all the parts right now.
How much did you pay for yours, totally?
Yeah, one of the parts is not on sale. It's out of stock, but it'll probably be on sale back in March. It's the the Ryzen 9 5900X. That's going to be hard to find now, but it'll probably go on sale around June or July. So I recommend waiting until June or July to get it.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd definitely be cool, man. Because I always wanted a gaming PC. Seriously. Well, I have a gaming PC, but I always wanted a gaming a gaming desktop. But I'm more or less into consoles. Like I played PC games, and all that good stuff, man. But it's just a matter of fact that you know, what I like about PC is they have a lot more variety. But it's just, man, you got to get off into the big numbers, big money. When when we talk about building like a ultimate gaming rig, man, I watch all type of videos, man. I'm fascinated with those type of things. Like I watch so many man, what's that one guy, man, that top YouTuber who does like the PC builds? Oh my god.
Sure. There's a lot of PC building
I'm talking the
YouTubers.
top guy. This guy. Oh, you probably would know this guy. I can't even remember his name. I bet you if I said you would know it. He's a multi-millionaire off of YouTube videos.
Really?
Yes. He does wait just I'm about to tell you his name just to see if you have heard of it. Linux. It's Linux something. Wait. Linux Tech Tips.
I think it's Linus Tech Tips.
Yeah. You never heard of him?
Linus, I think so. Linus Tech Tips. Let me check.
I'm about to post in the Discord to show you. This guy is a multi-millionaire. Just off of
He's
making
got
YouTube.
$30 million. Pretty good. That's really good for
Now
him.
look, I just posted. Yeah, I've been following this guy for quite some time, man.
Okay, well, I just posted all the parts for my build
Yeah.
in the Discord.
Okay. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah.
Yeah, so those are all my parts. Everything there except for the tower, because the tower, my tower, I got it back in 2011, and it's the only one left that I know of that still has a disk drive to play actual discs. Because most PCs now don't have disk drives because they have it's like everything is all digital. But I'm a big fan of physical media, so I like to collect disc movies and Blu-rays and stuff. So yeah, I've got a disk drive on my desktop, and I also have I also upgraded to a 4K Blu-ray drive.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you got a 4K burner, disc burner.
4K Blu-ray drive. Not
Okay, you
disc
can
burner.
play them. Oh, you can't burn 4Ks.
I might be able to, but I've never tried it before. I know you can do that. You can do that on a Mac. There's this program
Yeah.
called Mac the Ripper, but I've never owned a Mac.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So can your build support VR?
Absolutely. Anything above 1050 Ti can support VR. Mine's 1660 Ti, so it can definitely support it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I have to save up for a $700 HTC Vive, and then I have to buy. And the only game there's only a few games that are even are really worth it, like Half-Life Alyx, and there's one game called Singularity 5. Not to be confused with Singularity from Ravensoft when I got you for a few months ago. But,
Yeah.
There's a VR game called Singularity to the Fifth Power or Singularity 5. It's a VR shooter. It's on Steam now for I think it's like $10. It's a wave shooter.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
That's really good.
That's nice. Hey, Wolfie.
Yeah.
Well, what are your thoughts on all of this stuff?
Never thought building a gaming computer before.
Okay.
Really want one. It's like, come on, all the games on there. Skyrim is much better. You got all the mods and you're so lucky. Come on. And the Sons of the Forest is coming out on PC first before console.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that looks better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The PC, I don't know anything about that. So I've passed my head. Seriously.
Yeah, so if you're interested, I just posted a link to all my parts that I bought on your Discord. You can see them. It's a link to Best Buy.
Mm-hmm.
I recommend waiting until June, July. They'll probably be on sale. You can get them for probably around $1,000.
Mm-hmm. I just need somebody to build it, to put the pieces
And you
together.
also need a tower. Do you prefer? Do you like having like a physical disk drive in your tower?
Actually, I do because I want something. I want like you said, a 4K disc reader.
4K Blu. Because those ones they don't sell in Best Buy. They sell at Micro Center. Do you know about a store called Micro Center?
No, but I could definitely find it online.
Yeah, there's only 20. There's so far there's 25 of them inside the United States. I'm next to one, so I'm lucky. They sell them for around $80 for a 4K Blu-ray player. Internal 4K Blu-ray player costs around $80.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I could definitely research and find one. You know, I like disk drives for sure. I'm old school. You know.
Me too. Iris. I forgot one more thing. The 2 terabyte solid state drive.
Yeah, post a link to that too.
Yeah, I got it on sale for half price. I recommend getting it at 240 as opposed to 400 or something.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I recommend definitely. Yeah, that should cost you. If you get all these parts on sale, it shouldn't cost you more than $1,200. So that's really good for a gaming computer.
Oh yeah.
I mean, for all the tech you're putting into it.
So you're saying, okay, the $449 is basically like a ripoff. Like you could get it for half that price. Is what you're saying?
Well, right now it says right now it's $449. But when it's on sale, it's like $240. So you can get it for like $200 less.
Okay, yeah.
I got it on sale, so I was lucky. So I was lucky enough to get it on sale for the holidays.
Yeah. So you just have to shop around. Yeah, I hear what you said.
Yeah. So like I said, if you buy them right now, they cost around over $2,000. If you get them on sale, they're around $1,200. So I recommend waiting until June, July, then they'll definitely be on sale by then for this summer sale.
Right. Yeah, but okay, they're talking. Well, I'm reading these comments and they're asking, what are we talking about? Okay, guys. Oh, go ahead.
We started off by talking about Microsoft doubling the price of Xbox Gold, and now we're talking about custom building our PCs to see what's a good custom build for its price.
Yeah. So Romeo Ramirez, Alice, Alestor, the Radio Demon, that one guy, 123. Yeah, we started off talking about how, and I posted this in Discord. It's a screenshot showing how they just recently raised up the price. They doubled the price of Xbox Gold. So the question, that was asked was, what's going to happen to PlayStation Plus? Are they going to follow suit? That was the beginning conversation. Then from there we went off into, right now we're talking about custom PC builds. So just to catch anybody up who just joined.
Yeah. So if anyone here is a fan of PC gaming, feel free to contribute about what your build is.
Yeah. We got a couple people, there's people, that are definitely interested in that. But the main topic, man, I think will resonate the most with the people are like the prices of the PlayStation Plus going up.
Xbox.
No, what I'm saying, I'm talking about the potential.
Oh, the potential price, yeah.
Yeah, the potential price of PlayStation Plus going up now that Xbox has did it. And it's really scary. It's really scary. Especially in a time like this, man, to where there's not a lot of jobs out here. Like, man, there's so many small businesses, going out of business. Like, we're right in the middle of a pandemic. But then, that's what hurts me, man. And man, dude, I'm gonna be thinking about this for quite some time, cause like we don't even have a lot of money now, and wow, they're raising up the prices to even get online and play video games.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna post. I'm sorry, you're saying?
No, go ahead.
You go ahead.
No, I just want to make sure that, the people that are listening understand the significance of what's going on right now.
Okay. I was just gonna post a link. I was gonna post a link to all the parts in the description of the YouTube channel for my custom little PC if anyone is interested.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna click on this.
I posted in your Discord as well if you want to check it out.
Okay, well that's just right there. That's just the drive. Okay, that
Yeah, I
first.
know. 'Cause I can only post 200 characters at a time, so I'm posting them one link at a time.
Okay, cool. Right. Yep. It's just, man, I just don't know what this means now. So, war. You still here?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm listening.
Okay, I mean, wow. Like, what's going to happen? And I'm just going to say hypothetically, if they raise up the price of the PlayStation Plus to follow suit with Xbox Gold, what if it's now twice as much for a year of PlayStation Plus? Are you going to stop gaming online? Or are you going to just... Go ahead.
I've stopped gaming online. It's part of me now. All of my friends on. You are. I've just gone. Stop gaming. And I think being that price is just, come on.
Yeah.
I still haven't been back to work yet. I'm not at work, period.
Yeah, this pandemic is really
I'm
hurting.
getting paid not being at work, but it's not the same.
This is the wrong time to do that. So I guess, man, online gaming is going to only be for rich people. Because people that got money... Yeah, because everybody's complaining here in Jim, man. I mean, everybody that I've told this to so far, everybody's complaining. Nobody's happy with, their online gaming subscription being doubled. Nobody's happy with that.
What's up, Microsoft?
Well, of course. But no gamer that I know of is happy. This is going to be all over the internet. All over the internet. Everywhere.
Just mention Twitter.
Everybody's going to be talking about this. What gamer is going to be happy with paying twice as much as they pay right now to get online?
The ones who got money won't be complaining.
You're the millionaires. Yeah, the millionaires.
Yeah. The rich and famous people won't be complaining.
Rich and famous. But not just the regular guy.
Not the regular Joe.
Yeah, not the regular Joe. Exactly. No. Because I'm a regular Joe. And I'm sure as hell ain't going to be happy. And we're just talking hypothetically right now. This is why, man, I was talking about, I was going to buy the Xbox Series X. Doesn't look like that's going to happen now.
Oh, come on. If you buy the Xbox Series X, shouldn't it go with the plus with it in? If they're going to do something like that.
It should, but...
If you're paying money onto that...
But like he's saying, these companies don't care. They don't care at all.
It's all money. That makes the world
Yeah, money. Correct. You hit the nail on the head. Money.
People
That's what it's all
die
about.
for money. People kill for money.
So,
gaming's kind of what less people are. Just imagine people just be watching YouTube. They won't be able to play on the games what they want to play online. There'll be more viewers, but they'll be missing out what they're going to play on.
That's going to hurt a lot of people, man. That's why this is so big. That's going to hurt a lot of people. It's a lot of people that are struggling to even pay the old $60 a year, let alone 120. It's going to hurt a whole lot of people. But go ahead, Hidden Jim.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I've never really been much of an Xbox person. I've owned a few Xboxes back in 2007, but they all crashed on me, and I was never really a really big fan of their exclusives. I went to more PlayStation, Nintendo, and Sega. So
Yeah. Yeah. Man. This is breaking
How
news.
they make their money. All the rules of money plus the pandemic. All is trials.
Oh,
Yes, will make
here,
more money. Will take money out of the people's mouths.
here in Jim,
People need
somebody
to
saying they want to
food.
join podcasts. Hold up.
okay, sure. Send the link to the Discord.
Yeah. Wait a
Are
second.
they in the Discord or are they on YouTube?
Well, they're on YouTube. They're asking me, is it okay
sure.
to join podcasts?
Sure. Who are they? What's their username?
Alistair, the Radio Demon. He
Okay,
asked.
sure. Sure, Alistair. Sure.
Yeah, Alistair.
Here's a link to the Discord.
The
Go
Radio.
scroll to the very bottom and you'll see podcasts.
Yeah, you got to go down to where it says voice channels, and then go to You'll see us here in the podcast. Yeah, definitely, man. All are welcome to join. But wait just a second. My user tag is Discord is Godzilla. Okay, Alistair, if you're in, did you join Discord? If you joined Discord, just go down to where it says on the left-hand side, voice channels. Once you see voice channels, scroll down to where it says podcast. Click on it, and you'll see us up in here. He just joined Discord, so Godzilla. His Discord name is Godzilla8765329.
Hello, Godzilla. Yeah, just go scroll down to the very bottom where it says podcast. You'll see three people. That's me, GameSpot TV, and Bad Wolf.
Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely welcome for anybody with anything to say. Oh, Jazzy sent you an invite to the podcast room. But yeah, man.
Hello there.
Wait. Oh, okay. Godzilla.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
That's
Welcome.
great. But I'm glad I'm here. But so apparently from price raising for Xbox Gold and PlayStation Plus, that's sad. This is actually my first time being here.
That's cool, man. You're breaking up
It's
a
nice
little
to
bit.
meet.
Oh, you,
Nice. I'm not leading right now,
yeah.
but you get what I mean.
It's sad, man, ain't it? The
And
guy-
in the chat, I have been asking, have you ever had thoughts of playing VR chat and it all started in 2017, I think.
yeah.
Right, we all chat. Great big seeing it. Never used it.
It's a virtual game,
Yeah, I've seen
and
it.
you get to socialize with people too.
It's just like Nebula Realms, what we have on PlayStation for out the headset.
It's for PC.
Yeah, so, nice to meet you, Godzilla fan. Godzilla 87653. So, yeah, we were talking earlier about PC builds and Microsoft raising their prices. Are you do you own an Xbox, or are you more of a PlayStation or a PC guy, or
I'm used to many things. I don't. Ever since I started playing PC games, I kind of unhooked from Xbox for a long time. I haven't played it in a long time ever since I moved to a trailer.
Really? So yeah, I just posted a link to my on my computer parts, my custom built PC on the Discord if you're interested in looking at it.
I don't have a desktop like computer tower to PC build. Like I normally don't have that stuff. But it is nice to share.
Yeah.
As you know,
So you play?
silly thing is sharing is caring.
You play PlayStation?
He used to until my brother took it with him.
Oh wow. Do you game at all?
I do play games. I mostly play Roblox on my computer.
Oh, okay, yeah, Roblox. Okay, yeah, that's a cool game too. Yeah, Roblox is pretty cool. Yeah.
And sometimes I tend to play Five Nights at Freddy's, which I'm guessing, but like basically it all started in 2015 to this very day.
Yeah, man.
Also, the eighth game, Help Wanted, it is for PlayStation 4, and also it does have virtual reality support.
Oh, nice. You ever seen virtual?
At first, I think, if I'm right, it did start for PC. Like, it was very small, but then it started getting a lot of, like, updates. Like, even for DLC as well. Curse of Dreadbear. It's basically a Halloween DLC pack.
You ever put on a VR headset?
I never played VR since before the pandemic ever started.
So but you have played it. Is what you saying?
I have played it, yes, but
how did it feel to you though? What was the experience like?
It felt so real, actually. I went to discover it the first time, like during a school trip, actually. Like, it was actually my first time experiencing VR for the first time. Hypothetically, the only thing that's like hard about it is like the bad thing about it is that you tend to sweat a lot under the HTC.
I only tested out VR. I tested out VR one time, and it was on the Samsung Galaxy headset, VR headset, and that thing, it was
Is
so
it
real.
the one where you use your phone?
Yep. This was at Best Buy. It was so realistic. And
Yeah, I tried it. I remember at Best Buy they had a VR game.
Like also you can also play Minecraft in VR. Like I tried that the first time, and like one time I spawned in a wither, and when I looked at it, I'm like, holy crap! I didn't know it was that big.
dude, I got some stories, man. Dude, when I used the Samsung VR, dude, there was this app to where you could watch movies. You walk inside of this movie theater. You look around 360 degrees, like you are sitting down inside of a movie theater. You see the movie chairs, the popcorn, the movie floor. You look up, you see the big movie screen. I played another game to where you're like underneath water. I played a game when you're on Mars. Man, I played a game where you were like a fighter pilot. Man, dude, I done played some crazy games in VR. But man, I swear to God, man, I was getting motion sickness once I took that damn doggone thing off.
This other Discord channel I was on, I was watching a teaser for the 25th anniversary of Resident Evil, plus a new game called Resident Evil Village. It was with a guy. His name is Justin64. He's basically on a Discord server called Jonah Scooters.
Yeah.
Basically, Jonah Scooters, the owner, his name is Jonah Scott. He's the dub voice actor for Legacy and Beastars.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
It's
I've
on
seen that.
Netflix.
Okay, I've seen
Okay.
it. All of it. It's really good.
Okay.
If you watch Netflix and you type in Beastars, you'll probably know what the whole storyline is about
Hmm.
and how the characters behave.
Okay.
I started watching a few episodes of it on Netflix a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm getting off topic, but besides that, I actually love it.
That's cool, man.
Like the first few minutes I watched, this character Legacy, he's a Grey Wolf. There's a lot of questions to people that probably like how on how he behaves or what his moods are.
Yeah. Wow.
Basically, if you watch it, you probably would understand the character.
Yep. So Hidden Gem.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Let's.
Yeah, I'm a big anime fan. Have you, if you're into things like Beastar, like, are you into like violent, edgy anime or stuff like that?
It's not that violent, and not really edgy. It basically the anime is basically all about where carnivores and herbivores would commingle together before they start stepping foot into the real world. How I think of it.
If you're into violent or edgy anime, I recommend one called Elfen Lied. Ever heard about it?
No, but I have heard of Attack on Titan.
Oh, yes. That's pretty good. Yeah, I like Attack on Titan. Elfen
They
Lied-
just started their fourth season, I think a few months back, I think. And basically we're already up to episode 6, but on Sunday, episode 7 will come out. The people dubbing the first few episodes are basically a little bit behind track for for basically the modern anime, basically where it's all sub and stuff.
Well, if you want to try one that's really good, one of my favorite animes of all time is my top 5 favorites. The Elfen Lied. It's a sci-fi horror romance anime. It was so violent and explicitly over the top. It's one of the 37 animes that's banned in China. You can actually go to jail if you're caught watching it in China.
And also, if I'm right, I have seen a few episodes of Rabbit JoJo's Part 1 or 3.
Oh, JoJo! I've watched them. I've read the manga. I like that show.
The modern anime is better than the manga. Plus,
So,
basically JoJo's been around for how many years? It was a long time. JoJo was it was a really old thing. So the modern anime decided to I guess in a way remaster it and bring it to a whole new level. Plus, the only character I like from that series is Jotaro Kujo, the grandson of Joseph Joestar.
Oh, that's nice, man.
yeah. So anyway, I just posted a link to Elfen Lied in the Discord if you want to check it out. The Wikipedia pages.
Yeah. It's nice.
I also usually say if you were to start another podcast when you're getting started getting ready, you would start hearing Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you would hear the Mortal Kombat music playing basically from the movie.
Oh, wow.
Who doesn't love Mortal Kombat?
Man, what do you guys think? Are you guys familiar with the new Mortal Kombat movie that's coming out this year?
Oh shit! I didn't know that there was going to be a new one this year.
Yes.
Yeah, seems to be good.
Actually, has any of you seen Scorpion's Revenge?
Yes. I have.
I saw the previews of it. It was a
Actually, actually, a little backstory, back to when it comes to JoJo, he actually voiced Dio in part 1 and 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You would think to yourself, wait, hold on, is he Scorpion? Because Patrick Stewart voiced Scorpion in MK vs. DC, MK9, and of course MKX.
Yeah.
You really scored it well with Scorpion.
MK1. I mean, so how many Mortal Kombat games have you played? Have you played MK1, MK2, MK Trilogy?
I recall mostly I would rather play MK11 and sometimes MKX.
I didn't like MK11.
I haven't played X in a while, ever since 11 dropped out.
No, I'm talking about, my question was how many Mortal Kombat games have you ever played? I mean, ever play? I'm not saying which one is your favorite. Did you ever play any of the older ones? Like Mortal Kombat Deception? Armageddon?
Well, no, not really.
Yeah, okay. So
I'm more into the recent ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because I like the 3D aspect of everything.
So if you're interested, I actually wrote a review on Mortal Kombat 11 for a website that I'm working for. It's called PSX Extreme, and my review is up on Metacritic if you want to check it out.
And before when Comic Packs ever started, I almost had guesses for Pennywise, of course Michael Myers.
Yeah.
And what was that one guy? Ash, was it?
Ash Williams, yeah, the guy played by Bruce Campbell.
From
and I almost
thought,
basically for MK9, for DLC, I didn't know Kratos was going to be in it for I guess you could say cross gaming.
Mm-hmm. The Freddy Krueger.
Oh yeah, that. My brother kept saying making DLC adding guest characters was a mistake. Well, basically, my brother was here. I would say to him, "Well, guess what? Your mistake." And no, I kind of sounded mean there, but honestly, adding DLC characters is not a mistake. It's not a mistake at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hidden Gem. So, are you going to do a blog?
Yeah, if you're interested.
Are you going to do a blog on this Microsoft situation?
To MK9, where the whole 3-part story ever started, how when Liu Kang died in MK9, almost at the end of MK9, and you get to see him in the parts.
Hey Godzilla, hold up just a second. I got a Hidden Gem.
Yeah.
Are you going to do a blog? I mean, are you going to write any type of blog on this Microsoft situation with this Xbox?
Well, the site I write for is called PSX.
I was kind of upset when the whole price was raised up for Xbox Gold and PlayStation Plus. I was kind of upset about that when I heard it, right as I joined the podcast on YouTube.
Okay, well, hold up just a second, Godzilla. I want to hear from Hidden Gem.
Yes. The site that I write for is called PSX Extreme. We mostly focus on PlayStation stuff, but because this might affect PlayStation raising their prices as well, I'll try to write a blog about it. If you'd like, can I plug my site on the YouTube channel?
Yeah, go ahead, man. I got no problem with that.
Here's the site that I have my I just posted a link to my Mortal Kombat 11 review, which is also up on Metacritic. I give it a 5.5 out of 10. I did not like it that much.
I also had that feeling since the price has been raised for Xbox Gold and PlayStation Plus, I almost thought to myself, if they raise the price for the games that you want to get, I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to I'd be like, you know what, I quit.
Wait just a second. Wolfie, are those pounds?
What?
Those pounds that you just sent me?
Uh-huh.
Oh, then hold up a second. Stop the press. I gotta send a huge shout out to War Bad Wolf for the donation of £3 to the channel. Hey, I had to stop the press just to
Oh, thanks for like.
but okay,
You're welcome
continue
for the
guys.
brave ones.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
Thank you, Wolfie. I had to stop the press just to acknowledge your donation and your support. So guys, continue.
So yeah, like I was saying, if you want to see my opinion on Mortal Kombat 11, go check the link. So what was Godzilla saying earlier?
You talking about like were raised? That if that were to happen, like price raising for like the games along with Xbox Gold and PlayStation Plus, I'd be like, screw it, I quit. That's why people prefer to play it on disc instead of just buying it off like PlayStation Store or Xbox.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, well,
Sorry, my throat's a little raspy because
it's fine.
I've been trying to fight this cold. I do not have the virus. I'm not sure, but if I did, I'd probably freak out.
Okay,
So my guess is I probably should drink a lot of water.
Okay, well, I'll be off in about 10 minutes, so,
Yeah, I guess we can go ahead and end this podcast.
well, I have about 10 more minutes left.
Well, then
if
go
anyone
ahead,
else has
continue.
any final thoughts?
No, go ahead and continue then.
So yeah, like I said, I'm Mortal Kombat 11 reviews in the description of the YouTube video and the Discord channel. Check that out. I'm hoping you get a PS5. I'm hoping you get a what are some upcoming games that you're excited for?
Wait, who are you asking me?
You guys.
Okay, well, let me start off first. One game that just dropped around 2 days ago that I was excited for, and I've been waiting on it, and I love the entire franchise, was Hitman 3. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, haven't had a chance to buy it yet, but yeah, the Hitman 3 is what it's called.
I'm a huge. Can you hear me?
Yes, yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Okay, my Discord thing isn't turning green. I'm a huge James Bond fan. We haven't gotten a James Bond game since 2012. I'm excited that the Hitman developers are working on a James Bond game.
That's cool.
Actually, speaking of James Bond, there is a dad joke based on James Bond.
Okay.
It's like, it goes, what does James Bond do before bed? And the answer is, he goes undercover.
Yeah. I remember back when Sean Connery was still alive, I always wanted to hear this funny thing. It's there was originally going to be this game developed by Ravensoft, which was going to be a sequel to 007 Bloodstone called 007 Risiko, but it was scrapped for some reason. And because back in 2005, they made to get Sean Connery to voice himself to play the game From Russia with Love. I always wanted a James Bond game with Sean Connery where he says there's this really funny trailer and make fun of him for his lisp. You know Sean Connery had a lisp?
What list?
So it's like, yes, a lisp. So whenever he says something with an S or an S, like, shh, an S. So there's like a scene where he's like, where he's talking to a woman, and they just get out of bed, and like, thanks for the shush. I'm making a Shabuk service woman, and then she's like, my name is not service woman. I have a name, I went to college. She's just yapping, and then he smacks across the face like, shut up and make me a Shabuk service woman, or I'll smack you shitty. And then she's like, yes, and then he's like, you see that? All it takes to discipline a woman is you could smack me across the face.
Oh wow.
I've always wanted to hear Sean Connery say it. It's a shame that he's dead now. I really wish. Sean Connery is one of my favorite actors.
Yeah.
I always want to hear him say that. Shut up and make me a Shabuk service woman, or I'll smack you shitty.
Oh, we got a couple of new games coming out. I'm looking on PlayStation. You ever heard of a game called Werewolf?
The time Beetlejuice's trip to Hawaii was canceled.
What is?
You ever heard of a game called Werewolf the Apocalypse?
Werewolf the Apocalypse.
Earthblood. Champion.
No, I have not.
Yeah. Oh, They have the pre-order. Available. It comes out next month. It's called
February 4th. Thinking right now.
Werewolf the Apocalypse. It comes out in February.
It's an action role-playing game. Looks interesting. It's developed by Cyanide. I've never heard of them. Oh, they made let's see.
Yeah, Werewolf.
I'm not familiar with any of their games.
Prince of Persia Auto Chess. Does anybody here play chess?
I play chess in real life.
Did someone say that in the chat?
Well, what is somebody? Hold up. What is somebody saying in the chat?
Like chess.
No, I'm saying it. I'm looking at the new games that's coming out on. You got Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time is coming out, the remake. You have a game called Auto Chess. You got a game called Werewolf the Apocalypse, Earthblood. And then you have a game called Little Nightmares 2. These are like 4 top games that's coming out for console.
Yeah, and if you're interested, my
What
channel
about the new Resident Evil?
Resident Evil Village. It's interesting. I'm looking forward to the Resident Evil 4 remake. That's one of the best things of all time.
Isn't that Village?
No, Resident Evil 4 remake.
Yeah. Man, I'm waiting. I want to see Resident Evil 8 Biohazard.
Yeah.
Are they going?
I think there's going to be another one, like where you get to fight against other players.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I saw the trailer for that. Yeah. Anyway, if anyone's interested, if you're interested, my channel's name is Hidden Gem Gamers. I focus a lot on on games that didn't get much exposure. I also sometimes review newer games that I think they're worth talking about. One game that I got for GOTY was a game called Singularity. It was the last game to be developed by Raven Software before they were absorbed into the Call of Duty machine. And now for the past 10 years, all they've been doing is Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
If you'd like, I could post a link.
Oh, go ahead, man. It's no problem. Post a link.
Here's a link to my review for Singularity if anyone's interested. I managed to interview a developer who worked at Raven Software at the time. He was a really cool guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's nice, man. I know you got to head out soon, so let's go ahead and give a conclusion.
So yeah, nice to see all you guys. Nice to see you. When do you want to have another podcast? If you want to have it?
Whenever you want, man. Anytime.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you, Godzilla.
Nice to meet you too.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, just give a oh damn, he left out. So okay,
Dang.
yeah. No, I thought he was gonna give like he was gonna break it down towards the end. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in, man. I love you guys, man. And we're gonna resume, our normal program. Gonna get back to this Mortal Kombat stuff. So thanks guys for tuning in.